What is an ad hominem attack? An ad hominem attack is a type of illogical fallacy where a widely known fact is attacked by targeting the character, personal traits, or circumstances of the person making the argument, rather than addressing the merits of the argument itself. In an ad hominem attack, instead of engaging with the substance or actual reason for the argument, in other words telling the truth, the attacker, gang-stalking operatives, seeks to undermine the credibility or reputation of the person, the targeted individual, who just wants the truth to be known. When you become an advocate for persons that are being forcibly oppressed, gang-stalked and targeted, this will occur with certainty. An advocate or activist against gang-stalking puts forth an argument supporting the existence of this terrible injustice to humanity, and instead of addressing the merits of the argument, in other words, the true purpose of the individual being targeted, the gang-stalking operatives responds with baseless personal attacks such as, she or he is a known troublemaker with a questionable background. You can't trust anything they say. Which of course is an outright lie designed to diminish the credibility of the person being targeted. Don't be fooled and let the truth stand on its own merits. As you can see, the response they provide does not address the actual issue at hand as to whether the perpetrators are gang-stalking or targeting the individual, but attempts to discredit the person personally in order to get people to dismiss their viewpoint. Ad hominem attacks are considered fallacious because they do not offer valid counterarguments as to why the person or issue is being attacked in the first place. In this particular instance, additionally, it provides zero ability of the targeted persons to speak the truth and provide evidence to refute the original argument as to why they are being gang-stalked to begin with. They divert attention from the substantive issue, the truth, and focus on attacking the advocate, activist, targeted individual instead. Engaging in ad hominem attacks leads to a breakdown of communication, which is what the gang-stalking operatives want. They are not interested in truth-seeking dialogue but would rather prevent a thorough examination of what is real versus propaganda and smear campaigns. The gang-stalking perpetrators know this very well. Their agenda is narcissistic at an entirely new level. It is important to note that evaluating the credibility and expertise of individuals making arguments can be relevant in some contexts. That's why it's important to get clarifications regarding any malicious information you are provided about persons, people that are being targeted. Whether it through that text message you receive on your cell phone or in person-to-person conversations you are having with another. Understand the true reasons why you are being provided any amount of character assassinating or maligning information. Stay alert as to the real reasons why they are perpetuating the lie or manipulating the truth. Take notice of the information being presented to you and question their motives. Ask yourself, what's the motivation behind what they are saying? Is any of it credible? Is any of it relevant to my working with that person or caring about them? Is the information really meant to protect me or to simply discredit someone else, and if so, why? Always question the reasons of the entities providing the malicious information to you. With the understanding of how these ad hominem attacks are created, targeted individuals may not be as transparent as most. The lack of initial transparency typically has to do with the fact that we are trying our best to protect ourselves from those who are targeting us. It is a way of shielding ourselves from the gangstalkers and their malicious desire to downgrade and tarnish our reputation, create isolation, diminish our income capabilities and the relentless torturing of being gangstalked. It takes some time for a targeted individual to be willing to share information about themselves because of the risks that are present from the gangstalking operatives. Although, there are those of us like this content creator who, as an human rights advocate, social justice activist who are willing to put ourselves on the line to make the point and further the cause for truth, fairness and justice for anyone enduring abuse at the hands of another. It is crucial to distinguish between valid scrutiny of a targeted individual's experiences and a gangstalking operative using personal attacks as a means to dismiss one's sincerity regarding their cause without proper consideration. Gangstalkers rely on their group or community as well as everyday citizens' capacity to carry a lie forward under fear of reprisal, judgment, isolation and/or targeting as well. This is the gangstalker's speciality, creating fear-based campaigns without merit or substantive quality. What these individuals, unknowing gangstalking operatives and regular people should understand is that the so-called power of the gangstalkers, if any, is in you believing what they say without knowing for real facts for yourself. Also remember that these perpetrators of pain and anguish are masters at manipulating the truth to meet their agenda. It is crucial that you understand their motives and know all of the facts and details that lead to the truth for yourself. As one of our great world leaders once said, "We have nothing to fear, but fear itself." Winston Churchill. Let's all take this to heart and embrace what is reality versus fiction. Sincere engagement is an important part of the process for all of us to ensure our safety from this malicious phenomenon. Trust in knowing that the reputation you save ultimately can be your own. Say no to gang stalking and targeting of individuals. Please like, subscribe and share. Have a beautifully blessed week.